to another episode of the K&I Car Show. I am Kevin Passman. That is my man in the United States, Isaac Eubank. And today we're talking about a 1974 Citroen Super D5. It's a very French car. That's why I'm wearing the beret here. You can just look at it and tell it's very French, but it has a really cool hydraulic suspension, cool fiberglass roof, directional headlights, really bizarre, futuristic looking car for 40 something years old. But man, the Citroen Super D5, it's a really cool drivable car. It's got a little, it's complete mechanically. It drives well, but it's got a little patina. It's got a little age to it, but and it's owned by a really cool guy. He's actually a drummer for a band called ELEMENO P. It's spelled ELMNOP, but it's a really famous band here in New Zealand, and he was such a cool guy.
She's a real unusual kind of girl.
Yeah.
So
it's for the suspension there, right?
So it's a 2.2 something litre motor, straight four. So these two green things are the spheres that drive the suspension. Mm-hmm. There's a pump here and a big mineral oil reservoir. So basically the pump will pump the suspension. So they work on air and oil, and they kind of have a rubber diaphragm that moves back and forth. I'm not no specialist about it, but that's what makes the suspension so soft and floaty. But that also, the pump also drives the power steering and the brakes. So there's no, the brakes are really oddly, I can probably point them out. Okay. Here, the disc brakes are right. You can see it, and you can see the disc in here. So front discs, right on the side of the motor. So the discs are only this far apart here, and then the axles go out from there. See the disc in here, yeah. So really, really, really good brakes in this car, and very, very odd. Actually, one of the upgrades I did do, I put on electronic ignition. So,
that's what I was looking at, that new distributor.
So that just makes it just so reliable and smooth. New battery. So I did a bit. It cost me a few $1,000 to get it as it is now, but it's super reliable and really good. She's a great thing. So.
Yeah, and it's the fifth gear and stuff like that makes it more drivable, and the better ignition, and
all of those things. I mean, I don't think it hasn't let me down on a start yet, so that's been amazing. So it's really, I guess it's kind of simple in a way, but it's lots of quirky things like this middle headlight here. So that's your main drivers, and they make them
directional.
Because the car rises up and down, they're sort of on a spring, so they adjust with the thing, and then these will actually technologically at the time they were pretty amazing. They actually turn with the steering into the corner, so you can virtually see around the corner.
Yeah, I think those
were mechanical. It's all just on this bar that just works. That's connected to the steering. This bar, as you turn the wheels, actually like to work. It's not like obviously not electronic like most, like this car's got them now, but and they just all electronic or whatever. But
those were illegal in the States. I think the directional headlights like that.
Yeah, maybe.
They couldn't have them. They had to.
I know the SM had two different headlight things. Yeah. They weren't allowed to do that. But spares in the front here, and it's a pretty. I don't know. They're not a fast or powerful car, but they're pretty.
A great riding car.
And one of the most comfortable cars.
And very stylish, man. Very unique. What's the most common question you get about this car, man?
I guess they just go, what is it?
What is
it?
For
young guys, because they stopped making these in '75, this model. And then I love the other models as well, like the CX and the XM that came after that. They were crazy cars. If I had a bit more room, I'd probably collect some of those as well.
Yeah.
But I guess it's just what is it, and how does that suspension work, or whatever, those kind of things. So,
yeah.
I get a lot of looks. I get a lot of thumbs up. Just I guess because of the look of the body as well. It's not pristine. It looks like it's just been resurrected. I kind of like that. So.
It does have a modern look to it. It's kind of a timeless look. And,
they do. Yeah, lots of them have been looked at. There's a lot of movies and stuff. They've actually kind of modernized some of them, and they, because they're so freaky looking and,
Yeah.
and it's so futuristic. So
Yeah, it's, even now, 40 something years later, it looks futuristic.
yeah, and then the way they work as well, the pumping up, the way they pump up and the suspension and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy.
Do you ever get the question, what year is it?
Yeah, I get that. I mean, they started this car. The first model came out in the like mid to late 50s, I think it was.
Yeah,
maybe even early 53 or 4 or something like that. And
Right.
it was revolutionary. That suspension was revolutionary. Like those rutted gravel roads in France, you couldn't drive much more than about 30 or 40 k's. And then this suspension came out,
Yes.
and it just sucked up all of those bumps. So
Yeah.
they could actually do 60, 70 miles an hour on those roads, and it revolutionised travel over there. They sold, apparently at the motor show, there's lots of stories, but they sold so many, like insold, orders like crazy as soon as it came out.
Yes.
And that model just became this model with a different head, with the upgraded look, and they keep making them till 75.
And you say that hood or bonnet, you call it, is aluminum?
Yeah.
Or aluminium, you might say. I don't know.
And it's got a fiberglass roof. Like they did a few
Okay.
things to it with, and I think the boot lid. Sometimes you can get steel, but I think that's fiberglass as well. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. The trunk.
Do you wanna take it for a ride, man?
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Sweetie, man, it looked like you guys had fun out there in your berets, man.
Yeah,
Having
he let me. He let me wear his red
time.
beret. He put his on, and we did it. It was just really cool to drive that car. There's one cool feature about this car that it's known for. You can change the tire without having a jack. Actually, it will raise itself up, and you can go on. It'll put itself on 3 wheels, and just lift the tire up, and you can change the tire, which is something you would like to demonstrate, right? We didn't actually have to go out of the way to demonstrate that because 20 seconds into the drive, we had a flat tire, man. It looked like a complete setup, but it was not.
Wow.
So when you change the tyre, you raise it up to the highest setting. Then you just stick a prod, basically a simple prod underneath it.
Yeah.
And then you just let the suspension down to its lowest setting. And then both wheels just lift up off the ground, and the body just sits up there on a massive angle with both wheels in the air. Oh, that's super flat, isn't it? Oh, that's bad, eh?
I grew up in a tire shop too, man. I thought I'd gotten away from them. You dragged me back in, man. Thought I got.
That's bad news, eh?
Did you
Now you
just
get to see me change a tyre.
Have you ever seen one of these cars, man?
No, I saw the video and I saw you guys changing the tire, and that was pretty
Yeah.
cool, man. The
What is
only
your-
thing the only thing I can think of when I saw this car was the Jetsons. It looks like one of the cars from the Jetsons to me. One of the flying cars, except it doesn't fly.
That's what it. Yeah, it does. It
Yeah.
it looks like it's from the future, a flying car or something. Even today,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
46 years old, but it looks like something you would see in a futuristic movie.
Yeah. I mean, well, in the Jetsons at least, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know about any other futuristic movies I've seen besides the Jetsons, but yeah, man, it's cool. I saw you guys changing the tire. I saw it was on this little stand, and then it was I saw the tire raise up. It was pretty slick. The only time I've seen that done before, man, is in the hood back in the day, man. All my Cholo buddies, man, would have the hydraulics, on their Impalas and shit. And the 3-wheel motion. Ooh, the 3-wheel motion.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit was tight. Yeah.
Yeah, you could drive it on 3 wheels too, man.
Yeah,
That
for sure.
it actually saved the life of French President Charles de Gaulle. Like that, an assassin was coming after him and shooting up the car, and one of the tires was shot, and the driver just quickly lifted one of the tires and drove it off on 3 wheels, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. That's pretty cool, man.
The brake pedal is it's actually like a button. It's not even a pedal. It's a little mushroom button. You push that and it gets pressure on it.
So when you push the button to stop the car, you have to push it again to let it back up?
No, you just let off. Every time you look at this car, you see something a little different. It had, on the speedometer, it goes around and it has kilometers per hour. It has another number underneath. You think it's miles per hour, but that's actually stopping distance at that speed.
That's confusing. I would be so confused. And then imagine having to get your license in that car. Oh my God, I'd shit myself. We want to thank you guys for tuning in, and we want to thank Scotty Pearson. What's his website?
ScottyDrumHire.co.nz, I think.
All right. And dude, thanks for letting freaking Kevin drive your car. I'm glad that you trusted him. I really don't trust the guy, but I'm sure that he was as safe as possible. Hopefully we can get an interview with you, and we can hear your story, man. I would love to. Thanks again, you guys. Follow, subscribe, like, comment. Peace.